So let's do a quick holiday justice recap. Where are we on the justice front? And more importantly, where are we headed? Let's talk about that. Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Let's take a minute today to do a quick holiday justice recap. Not a comprehensive recap or review, it'll be somewhat selective, but I maintain that we actually do have some things to be thankful for on the justice front, while recognizing that we have a long way to go. But consider, Steve Bannon is indicted and pending trial. So justice is barreling down on Steve Bannon. Mark Meadows, he has been referred by Congress to the Department of Justice for criminal prosecution. So justice is hot on Mark Meadows' trail. Jeffrey Clark, former DOJ official and Donald Trump co-conspirator in trying to overturn the election's results, well, he made one attempt at appearing before the House Select Committee, but he stormed out in a huff, refusing to answer questions. And then Jeffrey Clark told us that he's going to have to plead the Fifth. He's going to have to invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. And now he has missed multiple appearances that were set for him to come back before the House Select Committee and testify. He claims to have some, long-term chronic health condition. I saw somebody suggest that he may have come down with a serious case of liabetes. Hat tip to whoever came up with that. But, justice has Jeffrey Clark's number. How about Representative Scott Perry? Perry, who tried to help install Jeffrey Clark as the acting Attorney General so he could weaponize the Department of Justice and try to corruptly overturn the election's results. Well, Representative Perry said he will not cooperate with the House Select Committee because it is an illegitimate entity. And he said, I have too much respect for the law to involve myself with an illegitimate entity, his words. Well, if Scott Perry even had just a passing concern for the rule of law, he would acknowledge that courts, both trial courts and appellate courts, have ruled definitively that the House Select Committee is an entirely legitimate entity, doing precisely what it's authorized to do. So Scott Perry is both lawless and a liar, but justice has Scott Perry in its sights. And then Jim Jordan. So this has to be my favorite excuse of all. Jim Jordan is suggesting that he probably won't cooperate with the House Select Committee. Why? Well, the House Select Committee released a text that he sent to Mark Meadows urging Meadows to convince Vice President Pence to corruptly disregard electoral college votes that were cast for Joe Biden. But Jim Jordan contends that when they released that text, there was a misplaced punctuation mark. There was a period or an absence of a period, and that changes everything. So therefore, Jim Jordan won't cooperate with the House Select Committee. Well, look, Jim, there are a lot of privileges in the law. There's an attorney-client privilege. There's a doctor-patient privilege. There's a priest-parishioner privilege. There's a spousal privilege. There is executive privilege. There's a Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination. That's one you may want to bone up on. But, Jim, there is no misplaced punctuation privilege. So justice is coming for Jim Jordan. And we could certainly go on with this recap, but suffice it to say, the House Select Committee is going gangbusters, probably a good term to use, going gangbusters trying to get us to a place of justice. What's next from the House Select Committee? Well, among other things, I suspect we're going to see subpoenas for the insiders. Mo Brooks, Rudy Giuliani, Don Jr., and yes, the insider-in-chief, Donald Trump. And they will play games, and they will file frivolous and nefarious lawsuits. But we're going to see to it that justice comes for them, because justice matters. Friends, happy holidays. I'll see you all tomorrow.